But before any of that, roll intro. You out again? Nuisances. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how I managed to retire at the age of 51 and live a happy, time-rich life in France. Good morning from the chicken shed in the Charente department in the southwest of France. As you can see, it's well, it's not raining. It's a bit cloudy. See a little petit peu, ciel bleu. Blue sky. I think that's what it is. I'm trying. Thanks to Philippe from Domaine Sauvage for his compliment yesterday on my improving French. Duolingo every single day for the last 2 years and 1 month. Do you know what? Really, it's a really good app. It helps cement things. So it's yeah, it's still a very difficult language to understand. But you only learn through adversity and failure, don't you? So it's well, that's what I find. Big thanks to Colin, French Countryside Life, link in the description, for his contribution with the sunglasses thing yesterday. I don't know where he got his glasses from. Andy from AJ in France, link in the description. Yeah, and thanks to Andrew for his contribution for the sunglasses thing, and thanks to Lee for the latest at the end. Thank you. Right, I've got some updates for you. It's written on my phone because of my failing memory. Cue slow-mo. Right, that's out of the way. Right, so the pronunciation of this is going to be wrong. Femme heureuse, vie heureuse means happy wife, happy life en français. Thanks to Bob Patrick for that one. Appreciate that. Right. Stop worrying about the chopping block. I know you care. I'm getting a couple next week. I've been offered one from Colin, French Countryside Life. You were going to turn that into a bit of a collab, and we've been offered one from Jack and Bex from the channel Grown in France. Link in the description. Yeah, so hopefully we pick that up next week as well. We're going to go meet. So right, next. No, there are no windows. There are no windows in either of the rooms. Yeah, for a couple of reasons. The walls are 1/2 metre thick, at least, and it would cost an absolute fortune. So, but don't worry, the rooms are going to be well ventilated. So yeah, they're going to be perfectly habitable rooms. Although I appreciate it will not conform to any of the British health and safety standards. Not Britain. For those of you that have not followed from the start, not long after we first got here, and we got Jean-Luc, a little tiny puppy with razor sharp claws. He pawed at Robbie's face, managed to cut him a little bit under his eye, so I had to take him to Conflans Hospital. And the nurse or the doctor there that gave him the butterfly stitches spoke perfect English. And I asked him whether he'd been to England. He said he had, I think for a week in school, but he'd learnt his English from watching YouTube. Funnily enough, watching English channels. I mentioned this on that video back in the day, and then somebody commented on that video saying that they're learning English by watching this channel. Right, don't learn English you're from listening to me. There's too much slang. I mumble. Didn't realise I mumbled until I started doing this channel and editing the video, saying, right, you mumble, you speak too quick, and you tail off at the end as well. So yeah, that's something that I'm working on. I was trying to show off yesterday, surprise, with Marlon, who speaks perfect French, and with an amazing French accent. He's English, he's from Lancashire. Anyway, what I wanted to say was I'm in complete agreement. Now, sometimes I just go with a word because it sounds right. Now, I went with the word agréable. So what I said to him was, "Je suis agréable, complètement." Yeah, nothing was said, assuming out of politeness. And then it just bugged me this morning. I thought, did I get that right? Did I get that right? And so I put it into Google Translate. What I actually said was, "I'm completely pleasant." Although that is true, yeah, that's not what I meant to say. Fun French facts. Kilts originate from France, not Scotland. Sorry, any Scottish subscribers. And French was once the official language of England. There you go. Anyway, Sean's turned up. I'll get a bit of an update from him, and then I'll talk a little bit more about how me, Lisa, and the two kids managed to live successfully over in France. Lisa's 44, and I'm now 52. So, how did we do it? I'll tell you. Sean, are you singing Charles and Eddie Would I Lie to You again?
No.
Sounded like that. Alors, aujourd'hui, c'est mieux à tomber? I don't know the rest of the sentence, but it's going to involve la fenêtre, et le son, et les caméras. Apologies for the pronunciation. Anyway, that's what's happening there. Brought Robbie into this room yesterday, for the new ones. We're having an attic room renovated into a bedroom and an office next door. He was made up with it. He absolutely loves his new room, even though it's not got a window. I have a nice picture though of the outside. So in case it wasn't like properly clear in terms of my plans, I drew the plans, by the way. It wasn't Sean. I know people think it was Sean. It was me. That door, which was the bathroom door, is going to go here. What'd you say?
I'd have done it properly.
Whatever. I'm going to show Sean the plans now. In fact, I'll show you the plans real life. Let's get Sean's honest opinion. Sean, remember, it's not to scale you.
Yep. So orientated the right way. Office. Yeah. Yeah, very good.
Out of 10?
Well, 10. Nothing to say about them. They did.
Cheers, Sean. Wall's coming down. I'm going to take the tools off. I'm going to take the tiles off with a multi-tool. Right, let's do that. Yeah, so the question's popped up a few times. 52, retired, living in France. How? Right. So I'm lucky, but from the age of 18 I paid into a pension on my 18th birthday, and it was a non-contributory pension. Don't even know whether I said that right, in the army. And then I took a few years break from that pension before I joined the police. There's about a 2.5 year gap before I joined the police, and then I was left with the decision as to whether I was going to sacrifice 11% of my gross salary for the next, it would have been 27.5 years, 27 years. And so I tell you what, I'll get the chicken shed, and then you're not going to hear that much noise. Right, that last clip was literally about 30 seconds ago. I can't remember what I've said. Yeah, so to pay 11% of my gross salary into a pension scheme for the next 27 years. Now, the pension scheme that I was in, the police pension scheme, was like a gold standard pension. For every £1 that you paid into the pension, the police would put in £23. That is amazing by anybody's standards. That was the 1987 scheme, without boring you about pensions. It's now gone on to the 2015 scheme, which I was part of for a short time. For every £1 that you put in, the police will put in £12. Still a good pension by anybody's standards. Yeah, it's there were times in the last 30 years where I nearly came out of that pension. When I bought my first house and things were getting tight, you're living off credit cards, thinking I could really do with that 11%. When my first marriage broke down and I left with less than what I entered it with, nearly came out of the pension then. But listen to my dad. You know, you always got to listen to your dad and your mum. And I stayed in, and then it came to the day that you know, you make a choice whether you're going to commute 25% of your pension and get a lump sum, which is what I did. Yeah, and this is how we've managed to buy this house. So yeah, in essence, I get a monthly income, yeah, from my pensions, yeah, for the rest of my life. And what's good about the pension is, when I die, your Lisa gets half the pension of that. So yeah, it's a pretty amazing investment. You know, there are loads of other ways to invest your money. I'm quite risk averse, you know, so the pensions seem to be the right choice for me. Without a shadow of a doubt. I think it was Martin Lewis that said, whatever age you are when you put into a pension, that is the amount that you need to sacrifice out of your gross salary. I'm not sure which pension he was particularly talking about, but that seems to be about right. So yeah, the later you leave it, yeah, the more you're going to have to pay into a pension pot. Now, I know that the demographic of people that watch this, that watch this channel, have already got it. I've already got your pensions, haven't you? There are literally nobody aged between 16 and 24, and only a few people aged between 18 and whatever, and they're going to be our kids. And then the rest are all old like us. So yeah, I'm not sure whether this is the right message to get out to people, but yeah. So the advice that I give to my kids, like Amelia, the older Amelia, because we've got two. She's just started working as a teaching assistant. I said, get used to just paying that money into a pension. Pay money into the pension straight away, and then yeah, there'll come a time in your life where yeah, you'll have that extra bit of income. There you go. Right, that's it. That's it for that. Right, so let's take you in, and I'll show you what demolishing we've done today. And Marlon's finished off the plastering Robbie's room without a window, and he's finished off the taping and joining on the ceiling, so that'll be ready for sanding next week. So anyway, yes, let's do that. Right, a finished room. Do you like it, Angel? Do you like Robbie's room? Yeah! It's a bit echoey, isn't it? Yeah! Right, so next week, Sean's putting in the electrics. There we go. And then the flooring will be going down at some point. In this room, cloth catch yeah, still needs to go in. Marlon has completed that. So if I need to dry, that'll be dry next week, and then I'll be able to sand it down. So that'll be good. So this door here, hate this door, absolutely hate it. Going to put some like a, whatever it's called, a sticky thing, sticky covering to go over there, make it more not see-through. But that door's going to go on there. And so this is now one massive bathroom. So yeah, this here. So yeah, this is going to be the shower. It's going to be 1,000ml tray. Shower's going to be going this side. So there's going to be stud wall. This is going to be a big glass opening, and then there's going to be a door here, going across here. Yeah, Lisa's already seen the open space and is now changing the plans as to how she would now like the massive bathroom. I don't know. Close on. There you go. Good boy. Yummy? Yummy? So if you got this far, seriously, well done. Not many of you do, but those who do, thank you sincerely. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Costs bugger all. Hit the like button. Add a comment. You know I love a comment. Not that many last night. Not many to wake up to this morning. Leaves one last thing left to say. And it's not from me. It's not from them. It's not from Zero Ballon.
It's not from me.